Good morning, good day. As you know, I like to provide my family, friends, and clients a market update every 6 months. So, what has been going on in the Shore Acres real estate market in the first half of 2026? Well, believe it or not, we were sitting in a seller's market. If we look at the sales to new listing ratio, sitting at 66%. But what we have also seen, this is only part of the stories, the numbers, is that controlling the controllables are very important in today's market because life happens and moves are made despite market condition, despite if the interest rates are higher or lower, people are making real estate moves. They are selling and buying. And in the past 6 months, the Bank of Canada has held the overnight interest rate at 2.25%. This injects confidence into our buyer pool because they see stabilization in the cost of borrowing. And that usually has an influx of buyers into the market. Now, we saw a quick swing into the spring market in January, very early for Shore Acres. But we also saw a quick recalibration, if you will, coming into April, and then again an upswing in buyer activity in the Shore Acres. And then coming into June, we saw another dip again. Now, when we look at the 10-year trend in Shore Acres, we see, like many markets, if not all markets, that the spring market is the strongest for resale values in the first half of the year. It's a good time for sellers to sell, but we can never often time that quite right because we don't know if it's going to be early, if it's going to be later, how long it lasts. So what do we need to do to ensure that we are the ones people are looking at placing offers on and ultimately buying, whether we're selling in a spring market, a summer market, fall or winter, or if we are selling in a buyer's balanced or seller's market? How can we set ourselves apart is the key. And we are encouraging our clients to continuously reinvest in their homes every year, update that dated kitchen, do some updated flooring if it's outdated, put some pot lights in there, create some great light and airiness in the home, update that ensuite if the ensuite is dated, lots of space in the basements. So renovate those, do some upgrades in that area. If you haven't taken the opportunity to maximize your property and invest in some landscaping, invest in the front landscaping. Obviously, create a backyard oasis that you see beautiful for your backyard. Update driveways. That's always an overlooked insight. And always upkeep your critical elements like your roof, your windows, your operating systems like your HVAC. Make sure those things are up to date, running efficiently, because these are things that become critical when buyers are buying in a balanced market or a buyer's market, or even in today's seller's market. Buyers are taking their time and decision and buying homes that are move in ready versus those that need a little bit of TLC. So if you're thinking of buying or selling in the next, 6, 12, 18, 24 months, and you want to build a plan for maximizing your home, please reach out to me. Love to chat. You can reach me via text, email, or phone call. Hope all's well. Thanks for listening and talk to you soon. Bye for now.